Greetings, friends. Our regular column has prepared another spectacular selection for you. Enjoy watching. On January 29, 2017, French heavyweight Carlos Takam delivered one of the best knockouts of the year, spectacularly finishing Poland's Marcin Rykowski. A prolonged combination from Takam, capped by a perfect left-hand shot, sent the Polish fighter into a deep knockout.
Neutral! Neutral! No. 4, 5,
我们看这场只看教练这波兰教练还是不能放弃，拳手就是这样，拳迷精神，明明知道属于劣势，直拳。
哎呦，这一记后手打结实了，太牢了。Duck in, duck in, duck in。裁判在喊 doctor 马上上。
就是医生赶快进来。
What the stretchers? No, don't touch him. The dock. The dock.
不要动他，不要动他，不要动他。这样没问题。
Right, but you just take.
助手都不能动。
On May 9, 2015, a young Anthony Joshua made easy work of Brazilian Rafael Zambano. In the second round, a monstrous right-hand punch from Joshua delivered a decisive and spectacular finish to the one-sided contest.
He's doing as he pleased, and he's rattling in hooks from either side here. He did go 12 with Shannon Briggs, but Shannon Briggs a shell of the fighter he once was, and a right hand lays him out, beautifully timed by Anthony Joshua. The count's at 8. This is done and dusted. It is his 6th second-round win. And
The legendary Roy Jones never chased knockouts, but the power of his punches was truly terrifying. On April 3, 1992, Art Serrano found that out the hard way. Watching him collapse onto the canvas after Roy's thunderous right-hand punch sends chills down your spine.
Excellent combinations.
One of the questions about Roy Jones Jr. has always been the critics feel that reads where managers say they become like fathers to their fighters. He says, I don't have to become nothing. I already am his father.
Oh, my. Big right hand by Roy Jones. That will finish it. Just forget about it. Art Serrano got hit with an overhand right that puts him out, and I mean puts him out. So shades of the Jorge Baca fight for Roy Jones, his second straight first-round KO against a man.
People love drama. And in the fight held on December 10, 1994, in which the great Felix Trinidad defended the IBF welterweight title from the encroachments of American Obakar, there was plenty of it. The technical challenger did not falter in front of the formidable Puerto Rican, bravely answering blow for blow, and even knocked him down in the second round.
Left hand flush on the face, down 13 seconds in a round 2, but he has dominated from that point on. His punch is not penetrating by Carr. Good defense. They're being caught by the gloves of Trinidad.
And he's throwing it in front of his face. And he doesn't get hit flush.
The beautiful denouement of an exceptionally equal fight came in the 8th round, when Tito knocked the Yankee down twice, after which he brutally scored before the refs waved.
Now he goes up for the finish. Down he goes again. Trinidad goes right back in. Combination of that blood spurting fight. And Gonzalez steps in. It's all over. Felix Trinidad remains undefeated. And this, the first defeat in Obakar's professional career.
Damas y caballeros.
On April 13, 2024, in a battle of undefeated heavyweights, Ukrainian Alexander Zakozy steamrolled over Germany's Granit Xhekaj. The fight ended in the second round after Zakozy sent his opponent to the canvas for the second time.
Wieder die rechte Gerade und Xhekaj ist am Boden. Er muss seine Defensive in Shape halten, sonst kann es hier schnell vorbei sein. Xhekaj muss aufpassen. Xhekaj wieder am Boden.
On October 4th, 2014, a young Alexander Usyk won the first title of his career, the WBO Intercontinental Cruiserweight Championship. To achieve this, he had to thoroughly batter South African Daniel Brewer. Effortlessly controlling the fight, the Ukrainian finished it in the 7th round with a precise left hook.
Пока что не срабатывает. Ну, Брюер, мені байдуже, але праве око його бачить, не на 100%. Йоргу Мильке не понравились эти разговоры от Брюера. И левый боковой договорился, Брюер! Вперед, Брюер, и тут ничего не оставалось, как провести четкую двоечку. І Шульга Усик лівою завдав цього.
On January 24th, 2015, Courtney Blocker brutally dismantled Dominic Good, knocking him out in the second round with a devastating right-hand punch. It was both impressive and frightening.
That's exactly what we were saying. Working him, giving him no real estate, and straighten the right hand right out. And that's exactly what he did, for a straight right hand before he hit the mat.
Dominic Good is knocked out. His eyes just open, which is a good deal. But that was a perfect right hand. Good was knocked out.
Well, Blocker said he wanted to go home early, get it over with. And that's smart.
On March 14th, 2009, in the British Derby, Ola Afolabi won the temporary WBO Cruiserweight belt by defeating former world champion Enzo Macronelli. Losing the fight on points, Afolabi cut down the Welsh giant in the 9th round with a powerful right.
What Macronelli's got, he says, no, I found out what you've got and I'm not too bothered about it.
And that might be a problem for Macronelli. Quite up.
When you're rusty and it's not flowing, then it uses up more energy getting the punches out and tossing things.
You gotta bring it. Left hand up the middle.
So anxious to please. He said the fires are still there. Menacingly strong. Maybe he's going to come on strong late in the fight here.
Macronelli's boxing has become loose. He's not as tight. His defences are not as tight. These are really dangerous times for him.
He's going through a bad spell in this round. He's wilting a bit. Oh! And there's a right hand! Is that going to finish the... Placed in America, has put himself right into the world mix.
Well, Ian, I think all the...
On September 29th, 2018, Uzbek giant Bahadur Jalilov faced no resistance against Eduardo Vitella, knocking him out in the first round with a devastating left hand.
Knock him out, let's go home. Very good.
On July 22, 2017, Britain's White Rhino David Allen sent his compatriot Tom Dallas into a well-deserved retirement. The fight ended in the 3rd round when a brutal right hook from Allen sent Dallas crashing to the canvas.
Pronouncing that right, we're going to wait till the MC had a go at saying it. Oh, there you go. Right hand over the top there. He's knocked him out. Almost apologetic there, Dave Allen. Straight away he was waiting. That time he just threw it with a little bit of purpose.
On October 5, 2024, Britain's Brad Strand secured a rare early stoppage, finishing Nicaraguan boxer Marvin Solano with a powerful right-hand punch in the 6th round.
Nice crown.
He's landing. Playing a few mind games and some physical games as well.
I think he weighed in heavier yesterday, didn't he?
Who, Brad?
No, Salado.
Go on, Brad.
Shot! Oh, wow! Oh!
And we keep talking about not letting it come off the good work.
Oh, proper smiling here.
Shot.
On April 18, 1997, Ike Quartey reminded everyone why he was nicknamed Bazooka when he brilliantly defended his WBA welterweight title against American Ralph Jones. The Ghanaian boxer showed the seriousness of his intentions already in the first round, when he wiped the challenger twice on the ring platform.
Tiger Jones, and he's going to have to try to get his legs there. Yeah, good straight. Oh, there he goes. First knockdown of the fight. Tiger Jones just taking way too much punishment
for the first round knockout that he was
back at that point. Now I think you see why those guys don't want to talk about fighting Ike Quartey. Nobody's going out of their way to fight him. Well, 10 seconds to go in the round. I'm not sure that those other guys couldn't do just as well against this fighter. I'm sure they could. Second knockdown.
And in the 5th segment of the unequal confrontation came the denouement. A hard series of the champions sent Jones into a knockout under the ropes, drawing the line under the 6th successful defense of the champion's regalia.
So in other words, Ralph Tiger Jones was on the floor after 3 minutes had transpired. 150 all week. More left-right combinations by Quartey. Jones in more trouble than ever before. And he never come back. Makes his statement 6 days after Whitaker De La Hoya, the big fight in the welterweight division. And here's Joe Quartey.
On June 24, 2023, Swiss boxer Arnold Jurjai delighted the local crowd with a spectacular victory over Latvian Kristaps Zudis. The fight ended in the 4th round with a brutal right-hand knockout. On June 27, 1998, a young David Reed stylishly defeated former world champion Simon Brown. The veteran hit the canvas in the 2nd round, and a flawless right-hand punch by Reed in the 4th round sealed the fight, leaving no questions about the winner.
It's coming rapidly, and Brown has to cover up. Because of that, I would not let him fight. I mean, they've been together since David's been 11 years old. We saw Reed there now. Big right hand. It was set up by right hand a moment ago, and it just put Simon Brown right on the seat of his pants. You know, Simon just has not been in this fight at all. David Reed is his ability to land body punches from outside. He doesn't have to get close to his opponent, Barry, to land good body shots. Now he is working that jab, and it's not a huge jab. There's a right hand off the jab, and down he goes. And that should do it. That was picture perfect. That was a one-punch knockout, Barry, and you will not find a better punch thrown than that. Jab and a right hand. And not only was there the concussion of the punch, but I mean Simon Brown's head hit hard canvas. And remember earlier, we saw people jumping around on that canvas, and right at that spot that he hit.
On October 15, 2022, in a bout of undefeated Australian boxers, Liam Perro became the author of one of the best knockouts of the year, knocking out his opponent Brock Jarvis in the 1st round with a beautiful left hook.
Step back. Step back.
On February 20th, 2021, Kazakh fighter Jan Kasabuski secured another early victory, easily dispatching Nigerian Anoradi Erwarmi. Jan controlled the fight, knocking his opponent down for the first time in the third round.
Schöne Rechte zum Kopf und dann ist ein bisschen angewackelt. Er hat sich gehalten. Ist wohl eher gestolpert, aber. Oh, da klappert es im Gebälk. Aber der verdrängt. Und jetzt ist er unten. Ja, das hat sich abgezeichnet. 6, 7, 8 Harte an den Kopf und dann fällt man eben.
In the fourth, a crushing right-hand punch from the favorite put an end to the one-sided contest.
Naja, mit solchen Schlägen, da kann natürlich den Kotobutzki nicht in Verlegenheit bringen. So, kurz abgezogen mit der linken. Und da liegt er, da kommt das Handtuch und das war's. K.O. Sobutski hat mal wieder zugeschlagen. Oh, das kommt da dran, schwer auf die Beine.
On April 27, 2012, Tony Bellew passed a serious test against his tough British compatriot Danny McIntosh. Dominating the fight, Bellew further asserted his superiority with a knockdown in the fourth round.
A 10-week camp in Sheffield at the Ingle Gym at Winco Bank. The left hook upstairs, catching him with a right hand, and there was a bit of a stumble there from McIntosh. I think he caught him with that right hand, and he definitely caught him again there. And it's bombs away time now for...
Signs of that, his legs are looking strong. He's still really looking sharp. A really impressive performance from Bellew. Terrific.
Well, he's picked his shot so well, and he's doing it again here. Another combination has McIntosh cut at just the right time. As Bellew was ready for the finish then, that combination took everything.
Just stay tight and roll in and just walk in. He'll start running out again. All right, Cole.
And in the fifth, he spectacularly knocked out his opponent with a devastating right hook.
Last year he said his mind wasn't right. Death of a close fight. He was going to punch himself out. Well, it's the control that's coming from the Liverpool man that's impressive. He's just not wasting punches. And again, the heads come close, and Bellew looks angry. That got him again. That angler. No, it's been waved off. All over. They don't even bother with a count. Bellew reacted to that head clash in the most sensational manner.
On July 6, 2018, Kazakh giant Ivan Dichko had no trouble against the experienced American Maurice Harris, knocking him out in the first round with a powerful left hand. On October 7, 2023, a true boxing drama unfolded in Sheffield, England, starring local favorites Lee Wood and Josh Warrington.
Finish the reserves. And that jab nice and calm and cool. He'll pick them shots off all night.
Seems to confuse Warrington a little bit. He's in the south in that second round. Seems to be a reaction there from Wood.
For most of the fight, the aggressive Warrington dominated, outworking the WBA featherweight champion and confidently heading towards victory. But a knockout artist always has a chance.
His body shots are all by Warrington. This is heavy work from Warrington. Good combination for Warrington. Right hook followed by the left hook to the head after some great body in the face. With Lee Wood, that right eye saw, but good body work, nice headshot. Great left hook there from Josh Warrington. Lee Wood trying to land it.
In the seventh round, Wood rocked his opponent and followed up with a prolonged flurry, sending him into a brutal knockdown. Assessing the challenger's condition, the referee made the right call to stop the fight.
Urgency from Lee Wood, and you're right, it feels like comfortable. He walked off shot from the big shot. from Lee Wood, and suddenly has turned it all around. Oh my days! What a shot from Lee Wood! Warrington on unsteady legs. Will the referee allow it to continue here? What drama! It's over! What a turnaround! When everything looked to be going in Josh Warrington's favour, suddenly Lee Wood found the...
On July 11th, 2015, Ruslan Shagayev had no difficulty defending his WBA heavyweight title, demolishing Italy's Francesco Pianetta, who was making his second attempt at a championship belt. The fight ended in the first round after the Uzbek fighter sent his opponent to the canvas for the second time.
Und es sind noch 1 Minute 20 hier zu kämpfen. Und jetzt wird natürlich Ruslan Shagayev nach vorne marschieren. Jetzt wird das natürlich versuchen, hier gleich in der ersten Runde zu beenden. Weggehen, Pianetta. Ja, versucht. Jetzt irgendwie in die Pause retten. Und wieder muss er runter, wieder wird er voll getroffen. Schwer, jetzt sehr wackelig. Vorbei. Vorbei. Der Kampf ist...
On November 2nd, 2024, promising British super middleweight Ezra Taylor confidently passed a tough test against the durable Latvian Kristaps Bullmeisters, who had never lost by stoppage before. A perfect right-hand punch from Taylor ended the fight in spectacular fashion in the very first round.
What about that? Talking about the first round, that's the first big shot.
6, 7, 8.
And that's it. And that's lasted seconds. Well, I was just about to say Bullmeisters has got 5 wins in the first round and he has got decent power. And then as Ezra Taylor just produces that knockout shot, incredible.
On February 23, 2013, Irish brawler Martin Rogan, in his usual uncompromising style, finished former world title challenger Albert Sosnovsky. The fight ended early in the second round when Martin dramatically sent the pole out of the ring just seconds before the bell.
That little 4-rounder just a couple of weeks ago, which I think is certainly in good stead, a good busy little 4-rounder.
He was looking at 2. Those odds have shifted.
Some nice defensive work from Rogan. Sosnovsky trying to make up a little bit of the leeway in the last minute here. I think he has a little bit of work to do. Good shot.
Sosnovsky. Rogan spinning around. Pulled out of the ring.
Well, the question is he counting? Is he calling that a punch? I don't think so. No, I just wondered, he seemed to be taking a punch.
In the third round, after a clean right-hand shot from the Irishman, the referee stopped the bout to save Albert, who was in a semi-conscious state, from further damage.
Shot again.
And he's all over the place and he's been stopped. He's stopped on his feet. And Ian John Lewis got that one spot on. Sosnovsky's legs have gone completely. Big Rogie, the former champion, has let everybody know he's back for more.
And I tell you, he did it in fine style too. He came out in that third round thinking what he was doing. He was backing off, he was drawing the leads from Sosnovsky, countering. The left jab was working well. Every punch he threw in that third round was solid. And then...
An equally thrilling battle took place on February 27, 2022, between European featherweight champion Karim Gouarfi from France and British challenger Jordan Gill.
At this moment, and you have to earn these opportunities. Good right hand from Gouarfi there. Body shots in the open.
The French fighter was in control for most of the fight and reinforced his dominance with a knockdown in the 7th round.
Give himself the angles, but still that right hand is finally suggesting that they are more than happy with what he's doing at this stage. Together in and around the body of Gouarfi. Panic when he was under pressure in the 4th and 5th rounds.
When he throws the right hand, he always comes back with the left hook.
So senses a quick finish here. Gill covering up on the ropes here, and he's going to have to show something to the referee, to the canvas in that maul with Gerfi, so he hit his head heavily, fell. Gerfi opening up.
However, the unexpected happened in the 9th round. While pressing his opponent against the ropes, the champion got caught with a vicious right-hand punch that instantly ended the fight.
Gill, he tries to sway on the ropes, still tries to find a home for the last few seconds of the 9th. One single right hand, just as the bell was about to sound at the end of the round.
On May 8, 2024, rising star Terrence Williams easily swept aside Jonathan Ariel Souza. In the very first round, Williams delivered a brutal left-hand punch, scoring a terrifying knockout.
It's a one-round fight. Just later on, you want a good neck, don't start grappling or boxing. That's the rule of thumb right there. Nation so far from Williams.
I like how Williams is going to the body with both hands and then coming back upstairs.
Hey, Williams is at the point in his career where he wants to impress every time he gets out there. You know, and when you're a prospect, it's not just about winning, it's separating your solid fundamentals, hands, all that.
Ooh, what a left hook! And that is it in round number 1.
Bad knockout.
Yikes, that's a
Stiff knockout, gentlemen.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about maybe with the rapid punch you were complaining about before.
On January 24, 2025, the formidable Naoya Inoue had no trouble defending his undisputed super bantamweight title, thoroughly punishing a certain Yi-Jun Kim. The one-sided bout ended in the 4th round with a crushing right-hand punch from the Japanese champion. On July 15, 2006, Ukrainian Vladimir Verchis claimed the European heavyweight title by knocking out Italian Paolo Vidos in the 6th round with a powerful right hand.
Там рефери уже мокрый, по-моему. Оп. Вот вы видели все, дорогие Европы. Вы видели. Короткий удар. Мне даже непонятно, как его апперкот этот был или сбоку там. Очень сложный такой удар. Вот давайте еще раз посмотрим с этой точки. Вот. Вот. Точно в подбородок попадает.
On March 7, 2025, promising British heavyweight Matty Harris secured an impressive victory over Ukrainian Vladimir Katsuk. A thunderous left hook from Harris in the 1st round sent Vladimir into a deep knockout.
Ukrainian with a winning record. He's only been stopped once. His last fight against a very top fighter, 6-0.
By those fighters for a reason. There's a real talent in Matty Harris. Oh, and he's wobbled him.
Yeah, big right hand there, sent the legs wobbling. He started this first round explosively.
Oh!
That's a big left hook.
Good
I think
night.
This one's over.
4. You heard the head ping off the canvas. Matty Harris. That is some finish, and we wait now for.
But a huge left hook there from Matty Harris.
First round knockout number 5 of Matty Harris's.
On September 25, 2020, the 2016 Olympic champion, Frenchman Tony Yoka sliced through his compatriot Johan Dopas like a hot knife through butter. Dopas, a former world title challenger, was stopped in the 1st round after hitting the canvas twice.
Ahí Johnny Yoka rápidamente con todo el poder
El arsenal ofensivo. Uppercut venenoso y lo llena. Le dobló las piernas a Duhaupas. Y Tony Yoka va por él y tiene un mundo. 2 minutos por delante para terminar la faena. Otra vez le explota a la derecha. Aguanta garganta, que hay guerra. Va por él contra las cuerdas en más momento Duhaupas y creo que esto se puede terminar. El olor a pólvora ha llegado a París. Y de nuevo poderoso. Y lo lleva a la nada más. Boleto gratis al país de los sueños por cortesía de Tony Yoka. Balde de agua fría para Duhaupas, que no sabe ni qué pasó.
No, Duhaupas está preguntando si ya inició la pelea. Tony Yoka acaba de...
On August 16th, 2014, Britain's Callum Smith made his American debut in spectacular fashion by demolishing Mexico's Abraham Hernandez. After a crushing right-hand punch from Smith, his opponent was nearly sent flying out of the ring.
But he's giving it a go, that's all we want.
Smith's been enjoying his time.
Come back on his heels. Yeah, good burst there from Smith.
And Smith finishing this round very strongly. A lovely combination and then a big right-hand finish right on the bell as well, and that's it. He's spark out.
Yeah, I think the body shot did the job. I mean, you could see the way Hernandez looked back at Smith when that left hand to the body landed.